You also have a chapter called Writing Your Purpose Statement, and you mention the 5 questions of purpose. What are the 5 questions of purpose?
Yes. So this is where I started to really wrestle when this topic, it was about 5 or 6 years ago when I was realizing that the purpose that I was living out in my life was not the purpose I was going to be proud of. And so I was going back through my library of books of anything about purpose, purpose driven life, start with why, like incredible books, living forward about that touch on the topic of purpose. And the piece that was still hard for me to continue to wrestle with was I know why it matters. And I really want to put words to this, but like, help me do it. Like, what do I need to do? So that's where these 5 questions came from, was through my own wrestling. And I think some people, there might be 7 questions that they wrestle through, or maybe 3 of them are really important and the others aren't. But the 5 for me were, first, what are the stories that shape me? What are the things when I look back on my life, my moments, my years, what are those stories that have really shaped who I am? If I was to create a movie trailer of my life, what's going to show up on that movie trailer, that quick 2-minute version of Elizabeth's life? And those stories that create pause for me, there's something in that. Like, what are those stories? The second one is, what are the giftings that make me? I found over these past few years, in when you encourage somebody, you're really great at this. Oftentimes there's this very bashful, diminishing response, like, oh, anybody could do that. Oh, that's no big deal. And I started to think, wow, if we have this powerful gift in each of us that is very unique and we're diminishing it, it probably means we're not really maximizing and using it. And so taking the time to go, what are those unique gifts that I have? The things that I'm naturally good at. I was probably kind of good at those when I was 10. It was probably when I was younger that there were early signs of me being attracted toward this topic or this thing, whether it was drama or sports or math or critical thinking or what an imagination and creativity or getting work done, whatever that was. What are those giftings that are deep inside me? Because there's something connected to that, most likely, and our purpose, at least how we're going to live it out. The other 3 are, what are the topics that shake me? Those things when someone brings up that topic, that injustice, that opportunity, that we could just talk for hours about it. And we feel something when we talk about this. I want to be a part of what this is. There's probably some little hints to our purpose in those topics. The investments that take me. Where am I currently investing? Where is my mind? Where am I investing my thoughts? What am I thinking about? Where is my money going? Where is my time going? Where are my relationships going? Those investments that take us, they start to define us. And so when we kind of archaeologist style sift through and go, okay, where are those currently going? Maybe where do I want them to go? We might find some elements of our purpose. And then the last one are the perspectives that wake me. And I know for me, I can live a lot of my life living forward. There are some people who are very reflective. They spend a lot of the time thinking about what's been in the past. But when we can go into the future and then look back, neither from here forward or from here backward, but actually think, what's the 80-year-old Elizabeth's perspective on this? What would the future me tell me? The future, like the current Elizabeth, has a lot to tell the 20-year-old Elizabeth. But what does the 80-year-old Elizabeth have to tell the 41-year-old Elizabeth about life? And when I sit and reflect on that and take that perspective of toward the end of my life, what do I want to be true? It helps me be aligned a whole lot better to my decisions today.